Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today I'm going to provide you information on how much money you can make doing Airbnb here in Canada. If you're from Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver or Calgary like myself, I'll show you the real information from my phone, from my Airbnb application. Not like those YouTubers who just tell you the numbers and you have to trust them. I'm going to actually show you how much money I made in the last 4 months, and you're going to see it for yourself. I couldn't find this information on the internet, and that's why I'm making this kind of video, guys. I started doing Airbnb in August. Right now it's beginning of December when I'm shooting this video, so I haven't made money yet in December, but the information is going to be very useful for you because I checked with people from Toronto and people Montreal, Vancouver. They make more money there because those are bigger cities. The mortgages are bigger there and there are more people coming there. But for Calgary, if you're from Toronto, Montreal or Vancouver, you're going to make it probably double what I'm making right now. And what I'm making right now, for me, it's already huge enough because you see the house behind me, it's my house. It has a huge mortgage on it. And my basement, my Airbnb is paying for the entire house. So I'm living mortgage-free life because of the short-term rental business. And I'm making about double the money and I will be making with the long-term rental. And I don't have anyone in the basement most of the time. So what I'm trying to say is people who book Airbnb, they are usually out throughout the day, and during the day there is almost nobody ever there, and there are some days when there is nobody else staying there where it's vacant. My occupancy rate is closer to 80, 90, 100%. However, most of the people, unless those people who are going through self-isolation, they are not staying inside. They're here to explore or they're here at work. And that's the coolest part about Airbnb. And also because they're guests, they're not protected by Tenancy Act. You can evict them at any moment and you don't have to get a court decision for eviction like you do for longer term rental business. Like in Toronto, there are cases where people just try to stay and scam you and stay for free. That's not the case with Airbnb. I can get them out at any moment I want to. Now guys, before I tell you right now, before I show you the information, I want to tell you guys, if you're planning to do this business, I suggest you do it like I do, legitimately. So I legalized my basement just so that nobody can shut me down by complaining to the city. And I also got a business license, and it's very expensive, 100 Canadian dollars a year. Yeah, so just get it, it's nothing, it's cheap. I was ironic about saying expensive, it's really cheap. And also, best thing is, do this, get a lockbox. This way you don't even have to meet and greet people. They just check themselves in by putting a code, getting the keys, going inside the house, and well, living like that. You don't have to say, hi, I'm Igor, this is the keys, welcome, blah blah blah. No, social distancing is important right now, and well, I don't have to do that with the workbox. Okay, let me show you how much money I make. Okay, check this out guys. Here's my Airbnb application. I'm going to go through my performance. I'm going to show you everything right here. Where's my stats? Okay, here's the money. I got 4.8 rating. Yeah, I'm almost a super host, guys. 10 reviews. Okay, let me show you how much money I made. December hasn't yet started, so it's beginning of December, and the money I got from December, there's $347. It says it's actually from my November. I only had somebody stay here in December for a few days, and right now it's vacant, so I'm waiting for a person to book. And once they book it, this thing is going to spike up. You'll see. So here's what I made in actually 4 months of doing Airbnb. On August, it's when I started it. Had 0 ratings, 0 reviews, nothing. I made 1,653 Canadian dollars here. Here's the number so you can see it clearly. I had 80% occupancy. That's the money and cleaning fees. I started charging more in September and I got $3,220 booked. Now, why is this such a huge amount, guys? Well, the reason for that is that somebody booked 3 weeks in September, from the end of September to mid of October, and that's why I got paid for that stay in September. That's why that money is actually paid for October as well. So October looks less than it should look, but actually I got paid for October. In October I made $1,647. My occupancy rate is 100%. My goodness, cleaning fees are 15, and that's when I decided I have to start charging cleaning fees properly. Now, November, guys. In November, if it ever loads, I made $1,704. Occupancy rate is again 100%, and I made more money on cleaning fees, $31. I don't charge much for cleaning fees anyways. That's how much money I made for the entire period of 4 months. 4 months, $8,570. And well, if you calculate it divided by 4, that's how much they amount, $2,142.50. Guys, how much do you think you can get for that basement? How much money do you think you can get from a long-term rental? My answer, I had people saying, well, minimum $800. Other people say, well, for your kind of basement, I would definitely charge, well, at about $1,200 you probably would get it. Some people said, well, $1,000. I don't think you're going to get more than that for basement. So, long story short, guys, the basement is paying double the money it would be making with a long-term tenant if I had somebody staying there. Now, of course, I have to, once people move out, I change their bed sheets and I do basic cleaning in there and I get everything organized. Yes, I have to do that, and I don't pay cleaners because cleaners would just cut it into my margins, and I don't want somebody making business out of me even if I leave it right there. Am I that lazy that I can't go and change out somebody's bed sheets? Am I going to give $200 for that to somebody? No, I'll do it myself, and that's the reason I'm doing it, guys. And of course, guys, I want to tell you this: if you are planning to do Airbnb like I'm doing, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Make sure you use it because Airbnb is going to give you a referral bonus, and you're also going to support this channel. Now, guys, I want to tell you a little bit more about this so-called passive income. It's sometimes difficult to call it passive because, well, as I said, you have to sometimes go change the bed sheets and clean the place, and sometimes you have to buy. I had to buy the new bed sheets and bedding sets and everything for the people downstairs because I didn't want them to use my stuff, right? And of course, I had to furnish that place. Of course, it has to look nice, so I can make a separate video on how to furnish your place and how to make that money, how to deal with guests. But overall, guys, if you treat it as a business, you get the city permit. I said $100, it's nothing. You get the legalized basement. I don't even know if it needs to be legalized, but I got it legalized anyways because I don't want somebody to blackmail me saying that, oh, if you don't give me a discount, I'm going to go to the city and complain about you. That's why it's better to have everything according to the law, legitimate, and then it's a long-term business like that, and people cannot really shut you down like that because, well, you did everything up to the legislation, guys. I hope this kind of video is useful. If you're in Toronto, you're probably going to be making double what I'm making, and that's a lot of money. If you calculate the amount of money that I made in average in a month and you multiply it by 12, it's going to be like $25,710. So basically, well, that's how much money do you guys make in a week? So if you divide it by 52 and then you divide it by 40, it's like somebody working at $12 per hour wage full time. And McDonald's, okay, I shouldn't be saying that, but everyone does this kind of quotes. Like Walmart, minimum wage. How much is the minimum wage in your city? Some cities might have minimum wages like that, as low as that amount. Guys, it's like a minimum wage employee you're making passively, and you don't have to actually go and work. And on top of it, you can actually go and work and make this as your secondary income and live mortgage free, like I do right now. Guys, I hope this video is helpful, and let me know if you like this kind of information, and if you want to know more about Airbnb, guys. Once again, the link is in the description of this video. I didn't edit this video on purpose because it has to be transparent. I have to be honest with you. This is a really good business, making solid amount of money to pay for the house, and I definitely think you should be considering doing it if you are planning to immigrate, move to Canada, you're new to Canada, and you're looking to ways of living mortgage free. That's one of the options that I suggest for you guys. See you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye for now.